Hello and welcome to AD4 TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. I am Adirayo Senami. 30 Almajiris who are among the 500 being isolated at the NYC camp in Jigawa local government area of Jigawa State, Nigeria, escaped on Monday night. An official of the state's task force on COVID-19 confirmed this to newsmen, adding that all the escapees have been recaptured and brought back to the isolation center. The parents of the children played a vital role in their retrieval. On the 22nd of April, the Kano State government evacuated more than 500 Almajiris to Jigawa State, the state of origin, to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The Jigawa State government decided to keep them in isolation for 14 days before they are declared safe to be with their families. The Ekiti State Governor, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, has ordered a 50% slash in the salaries of all political appointees to mitigate the effects of COVID-19 on the state's economy. The governor, in a statement signed by the Commissioner for Information, Mr. Muyiwa Olumilua, said the savings from the pay cut will be channeled to the execution and completion of developmental projects as hitherto planned. The pay cut, which takes immediate effect, will affect the governor himself, the deputy governor, and all political appointees down the line. He, however, assured that salaries of civil servants will not be affected by the directive, saying the status quo shall be maintained. The Kaduna State government in northern Nigeria has arrested a cleric for allegedly keeping young girls as Almajiris and evacuated 327 children in the ancient city of Zaria. The Kaduna State Commissioner for Human Development and Social Services, Hajia Hafsat Muhammad Baba, says the 327 children, including 17 girls, were evacuated from the house, where they were accommodated as boarding students. She said the girls, aged between the age of 8 and 10, were mixed with older boys in the same house. The commissioner described the situation as un-Islamic and blamed the parents of the girls for leaving their daughters with the cleric. She gave the name of the cleric as Aliyu Maikwari, who originates in Dekingarik town of Kebbi State but lives in Zaria. He was arrested and is currently under investigation. Nigeria's Inspector General of Police, Muhammad Adamu, this Tuesday ordered the posting of 3 new commissioners of police to Adamawa, Imo, and Plateau states. Frank Mba, the Nigerian Police Force Public Relations Officer, said the postings, which were announced on Tuesday, are with immediate effect. And in global news, Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates has stated that a vaccine preventing coronavirus infection could be ready within the year. Gates says if all goes well, a large-scale manufacturing could begin in less than 12 months, but could take as long as 2 years. The business mogul is, however, skeptical that production of a vaccine will start before September. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, an NGO run by Gates and his wife, have pledged to give a total attention and refocus all their resources to fight the coronavirus. The foundation has reportedly contributed $250 million to counter the pandemic. In the United States, the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation, which produced a coronavirus model that predicts the U.S. death toll through early August, is funded by the Gates Foundation. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has promised to stand in solidarity with the United States in its struggle against the coronavirus pandemic. President Erdogan, in a letter sent to the U.S. President Donald Trump on Tuesday, commended the American leader's effort to control the outbreak. The letter was sent along with a plane load of personal protective equipment that Turkey donated to the U.S. Thank you for staying with AD4 TV Radio. Coming up after the break, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson announces the birth of his son.
Mental health and the COVID-19. It is no longer news that the coronavirus disease is now a pandemic. New cases are on the rise and the death rates have increased. People may develop issues of poor sleep, poor eating habits, undue irritability, and uncertainty. Some may also start to cope with the use of alcohol, substances of abuse, and self-harm. While all of these reactions can occur in response to a stressful event, it is important to share tips to help people remain in optimal mental health? 1. Let's normalize the conversation. If you feel anxious or afraid about the virus, remember, you are not alone. 2. Don't self-diagnose. Just because you have symptoms that are alike to COVID-19 doesn't mean you have it. 3. Plug out and limit sources of information to credible ones. 4. Develop a healthy daily routine, especially as quarantine is ongoing. 5. Focus on the things you have control over. 6. Practice social distancing, not social isolation. Utilize online channels to keep in touch with friends, family, and loved ones. 7. Avoid maladaptive coping techniques such as drinking and smoking excessively or self-harm. 8. Educate children, the elderly, and loved ones on social distancing, quarantine, and how to keep safe. 9. Take care of yourself by eating healthy and sleeping well. 10. Create time for self-development via reading and online webinars. 11. If you or anyone you know has a physical or mental health problem, please use your medications and encourage them to do same. 12. Reach out, seek help, and get help should the need arise for your health. Remember that there is no health without mental health.
Welcome back. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson and his partner Carrie Simons announced the birth of their son on Wednesday, just 2 days after Johnson returned to work following hospitalization for coronavirus disease. Boris Johnson's office said Simons gave birth to a healthy baby boy at a London hospital, and both mother and infant are doing well. In Malawi, President Peter Mutharika on Tuesday announced an emergency cash transfer program for the people worst affected by COVID-19. Eligible households will receive a monthly payment of 35,000 Malawian kwacha, which is equivalent to $47 by mobile cash transfer starting in May. The cash transfer program will target just 1 million people and small businesses affected by the coronavirus pandemic. Malawi has a population of about 18 million people and has so far recorded 36 cases of coronavirus, including 3 deaths. In business news, the chairman of the FSDH holding company, Hakim Bello Osagi, and president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, will be addressing business leaders on crisis management in Africa. The recent pandemic has rolled businesses locally and globally into a state of consciousness, innovation, and creativity. More than ever, business leaders are looking to upskill their crisis management strategies in order to avoid playing in troubled waters. Africa.com, a media holding company, will be hosting a webinar series on the 29th of April to equip leaders in the informal sector in Africa to put their best foot forward while navigating the global crisis. In entertainment, Bollywood star Irfan Khan, known internationally for his roles in Life of Pi and Slumdog Millionaire, died this Wednesday, his representative have confirmed. He was 53 years old. Khan revealed in March 2018 that he'd been diagnosed with a rare neuroendocrine tumor, an abnormal growth that begins in the body's specialized neuroendocrine cells. According to his public relations agency, Khan was admitted to the intensive care unit in Mumbai's Kokilaban Dhirubhai Ambani Hospital earlier this week due to a colon infection, where he finally died. And in sports, Juventus forward Paulo Dybala tested positive to COVID-19 for the 4th time in 6 weeks. After his first test, the Argentine forward confirmed on the 21st of March that he and his girlfriend Oriana Sabatini had contracted COVID-19. According to the Spanish program El Chiringuito, Dybala has had 4 tests since initially contracting COVID-19, and his most recent test has come back positive yet again. And that's it on 84 TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. You can join the conversation on our website at www.84tvradio.com. Please follow us on our social media platforms at 84TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at 84TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Adirayo Senami.